Dear students, light is a form of the energy. It has so many properties, but in this chapter, we will study only the one property, that the light travels always a straight line, always along a straight line. So we'll discuss about the reflection. Okay, so because the light enables us to see the object clearly, so reflection is the main phenomena to see the objects clearly from our eyes. So reflection, this phenomena may occur on the different surfaces, and we'll discuss two types of the surfaces, because there are two types of the mirrors. So two types of the mirrors. First mirror is the plane mirror, and second is the spherical mirror. Okay, spherical mirror. Two types of the mirrors, plane mirror and the spherical mirrors. See, what is the plane mirror? Plane mirror means, suppose this is a mirror. Okay, plane mirror. Okay, and suppose this is the point object. So light will incident on this surface like this, and suppose this. Okay, so it follows the laws of reflection. We'll discuss also about the law of reflection. Okay, with the same angle it will return like this. If we proceed this light here, so we'll see at the same distance image will be formed. This is the object, this is the image. Okay, so plane mirror forms virtual and erect image behind the mirror. Okay, so this is the image formation by the plane mirror. But you should think, what are the laws of the reflection, the basic laws. There are two laws. Okay, first law. Now see the laws of reflection. But before knowing about the laws of reflection, you should know what is the meaning of the reflection. It means, suppose it is a surface, perpendicular line I have drawn to see the perpendicular surface. Suppose the one ray of light is incidenting on the surface, and if the light returns into the same medium, then this phenomena is called the reflection of light. This is called the reflection of light. Is it clear? So when a ray of light returns into the same medium after striking at a surface, then this phenomena is called the reflection of light. Now see, this line, perpendicular line, is generally known as the normal, and this light is reflected, so it is known as the reflected light, and it is incidenting, so it is called the incident light. Okay, this angle between the normal and the incident light, it is called the angle of incidence, I, and this angle between the reflected light and the normal is called the angle of reflection. Okay, it is the surface. So normal, incident light, and it is the reflected light. Okay, this is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray. Now there are two laws. First law is that angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. And the second, incident ray reflected ray, and normal all lie in the same plane where it lie. This point is known as the point of incidence, where the ray of light is incidenting at the in the same plane at the point of incidence. So these are the two laws. Is it clear? There are two laws of the reflection. Now we'll discuss about the spherical mirrors, some technical terms. So we'll moving to the spherical mirrors. Okay, spherical mirrors are of two types. To know about this phenomena, just taking the one example, suppose it is a sphere, it is a hollow glass sphere. Okay, see, it is the hollow glass sphere. If I cut this hollow glass sphere into two parts, equal two parts. Okay, so what is this here? This is the center. This is the center of this sphere, say C, and if it is the midpoint of these two spheres, it is the P. Okay, and now come to the terms which we will use here. If we polish the mirrors of both sides, okay, first half from here, okay, from this side, if you polish from this side, and the second half is polished from this side, like this. Okay, so this portion will be known as the convex mirror. It is the convex mirror, and this is the concave. Why it is the concave? Because it is just like the concave. So this surface is the reflecting surface. From this side the rays will reflect, and for this half portion the light will reflect from this side, convex vertex. Okay, so this is the convex and this is the concave. So one side will be polished like this, okay, and this will be the reflecting surface. Clear? I am showing the concave mirror like this. So now see the some terms which we'll use here. First is the pole. P is the pole here, which is the midpoint of the mirrors, concave or convex midpoint. Okay. Second is the center of curvature. It is known as the center of curvature C. It is the center of the sphere, which the part of a concave or convex. This is the center of curvature. And third is the radius of curvature, denoted by capital R. So this is the R. Distance between the P and C. So this radius, it is the radius of this sphere also. So this is known as the radius of curvature. Okay. And focus or focal point, denoted by F. So this is the point where all the parallel rays passes where all the parallel rays after reflection pass. Okay, converges all the parallel rays. Suppose the rays are coming, so it will converge at this point. At this point. So this is known as the focus. Okay, this is known as the focus, where all the rays converge after reflection. And next is the focal length. Focal length, denoted by small f. It is the distance. It is the distance of the focus. Suppose this is the f here. So this distance between the center of curvature and the focus is known as the focal length. Okay, distance between, it is the distance between F and C. Now see the next, and I think, yes, aperture. See, what is the aperture? Aperture is this portion where the light incidents. Okay, so the portion where the light falls to show the phenomena of the reflection is known as the aperture. Okay, that portion of the mirror. Okay, like this portion, the total portion, it is known as the aperture. And next is the principal axis. Principal axis. So principal axis, this is the line which is passing from P and C. Okay, so this line P, C, P. Okay, so on which we assume the focal point or focus or the pole, center of curvature. This line is called the principal axis. So these are the technical terms. You should know about it because these will be used again and again. So dear students, we have to know about the nature of these two mirrors also. First of all, see, if I talk about the convex mirror, remember it is always converging mirror. It is the converging mirror. Why it is known as the converging mirror? Because it converges all the rays at a point. So it is called also the converging mirror. Okay. And the concave mirror, it is known as the diverging mirror. It is known as the diverging mirror. Why it is known as the diverging mirror? Because when light incident on it like this, okay, so it diverges all the rays. It diverges all the rays. So that's why it is called the diverging mirror. So we'll also discuss its applications, etc. Before that, we should know how these spherical mirrors forms an image. You know very well, images are of two types. That is the real and virtual. Okay, real and virtual. Two types of the mirrors, two types of the images. Okay, real, which can be taken on the screen, and virtual cannot be taken on the screen. Real image is always inverted. It is always inverted, and virtual image always erect. Okay, it is always erect and it is always inverted. Okay, so these are two types of the images. Now, to form the image, there must be some laws, some rules. Okay, so we'll discuss two rules. That is the four rules, you can say, for the two types of the mirrors. That is the concave and the convex. So discussing one by one, that is the rules for image formation. Rules for image formation. Okay, I'm showing the both mirrors here one by one. Okay, see what is the first rule. First rule is that if a ray coming parallel to the principal axis, then it will pass from focus. It will pass from the focus. Remember students, all the spherical mirrors follow the law of reflection also. This is the angle I, this is the angle R. So follow the laws of reflection. So this is in case of the concave, will pass from the focus after reflection, and in case of the concave, if a ray coming parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, it will appear to coming from the focus. Okay, it will appear that coming from the focus. Okay, so because it is the reflecting surface now, so ray will reflect like this, but it will appear that coming from the focus. So it is the first rule. Now coming to the second rule. Suppose this is a concave. So if a ray coming from the focus, okay, like this is the focus, then after reflection it will become parallel. Okay, just inverse. After reflection it will become parallel to the principal axis. And in case of the concave also, see in the case of concave, okay, if a ray incidenting in the direction of the focus, then after reflection it will become to the principal axis. Okay, if a ray going towards the focus, so after reflection it will become parallel to the principal axis. Okay, it was the second. Now the third, if a ray passing from the center of curvature C, then it will retrace its path. It will follow the same path after reflection. Okay, in case of the concave also, if a ray going towards the focus or center of curvature, then it will return on the same path after reflection. This is the third. Okay, now the fourth, if a ray incidenting at the pole, then it will reflect with the same angle, in case of the concave or in case of the convex. Okay, in both cases this angle will remain same. So these are the 4 rules, and by following any two, we can find the position of the image after reflection. So dear students, we'll discuss the image formation by the concave mirror, the one of the most important topic for you. So image formation by concave mirror. Okay, so we'll see where the image will be formed and which type of the image will be formed when the object is placed at different places. See the first position, when object is placed at infinity. Okay, so in that case what will happen? Suppose this is the mirror. When the object is at infinity, like the sun, rays are always parallel to the principal axis. Remember students, when the object is at very distant, very long distance, like the sun, then the rays are always parallel to the principal axis, always. Okay, so in case of the concave, what will happen according to rule? All the rays will pass from the focus. All rays. So where the image will be formed? At the focus. So image will be formed at focus. And if you try to see the sun through the concave mirror, what will be the size of the image? It is always point sized. Point sized means highly diminished, very small image. And because the rays are actually intersecting to each other means the image will be real and inverted. Image you will find. So this is the nature, this is the position, and this is the size. So smaller size, very small size, position, focus, and nature, real and inverted. So it was the first case. Now when the object, next case, when object is placed beyond C. Beyond C means between the infinity and center of curvature. So see which type of image will be formed here. Okay, suppose it is the F. So suppose this is a C. While making the diagram, just see this distance, that is the PF. PF should always equal to the PC. Okay, keep this distance equal, because the relation between the focal length and the radius of curvature is that the focal length is always half of the radius of curvature. This is the relation. So don't forget this relation. Focal length is always half of the radius of curvature. So suppose the object is placed here. So first ray parallel to principal axis will pass from the focus after reflection. Okay, and show the second ray passing from the focus after reflection. It will become parallel, and the image will be formed between the C and F. Okay, so real, because rays are really intersecting, real and inverted image. Okay, and it will be the smaller also, a smaller image, and where it will form between C and F, image will be formed. Okay, so try to draw the ray diagram in your copy and you will see the correct position and the correct size. Okay, see the next one, third. When object is, now I am bringing the object near to the mirror. So infinity, between C and infinity, now will put at the C. When object is placed at C, okay, at the center of curvature, see what will happen. This is the F, this is the C. So suppose the object is here at C. First parallel ray of light, it will pass from the focus and second also pass from the focus, and it will become parallel, and you will see if the image is correct, image diagram is correct. In that case, the image will be formed at the same place, that is at the C. So it is the real inverted same size and same place. Same place means at the center of curvature. Okay, object is at the center of curvature, image will also form at the center of curvature. Okay, and real inverted, same place, same size will also same. So you can see size is increasing and here it becomes equal. Now in next cases size will be bigger. Now the next, suppose an object is placed between C and F. Okay, infinity, between C and infinity, C, now between C and F. So when object is placed between C and F, between C and F, see which type of image will be formed here. It is the F, it is the C, image is here, object is here. So show the first ray parallel, it will pass from the focus like this. Second ray you can pass from the focus, okay, from the focus, and it will become parallel to the principal axis. So image will be formed beyond C. Image will be formed beyond C. So again, it is the real inverted and it will be bigger. Okay, bigger image, that is the larger image beyond, where it will form beyond C. Image will be formed beyond C. Clear? So this is the case number 4. Now 2 more cases we have to discuss. Now the object is supposed placed at F. Okay, we are bringing continuously towards the mirror. So now when the object is placed between at the focus exactly. See the next case. When object is placed at focus. Okay, I'm showing here. At the focus here like this. First ray will pass like this. Clear? And second ray, it is the pole, incidenting at the pole, and it will return with the same angle like this. This angle should be same, and you will see that the reflected ray will be parallel to this ray. So it means they will not meet at any point. We can consider it will meet at the infinity. At infinity. So when the object in the first case was at infinity, image was very short, very smaller, point sized. It means when the now, because here the object is at focus, image is forming at the infinity, it means it is highly enlarged image, highly, just like the sun, highly enlarged image, and real and inverted because rays we are considering meeting at the focus. So highly enlarged real inverted image at infinity will be formed. Okay, So it was the case. Now coming to the last case. Last case means sixth case, when object is placed between F and P. Okay, between F and P. Okay, making the diagram, try to understand. This is the pole and this is the F. So object is placed in between. Okay. So first ray parallel to the principal axis will pass from the focus. Okay. And second ray incidenting at the pole, and it will return with the same angle. Okay. If your image diagram is correct, you will see that these rays will be diverging. These rays will be diverging like this. So they will not meet at all this side. So just increase this in back side like this. And you will find they are meeting behind the mirror here, this point. So image will be formed here. It is behind the mirror. This is the image, and you can see it is the large image. It is the large image. Okay, so it is not a real image. So you can say virtual erect image behind the mirror and large. These are the properties of the image formed here. Okay, students. Now one more thing about the concave mirror, and in next video we'll discuss about the convex mirror, image formation by the convex mirror. See what are the uses of the concave mirror. These are uses we use in torches, search